Hello everyone, and here I have to disassemble this Sony DT deck again because gears didn't hold long, and I already know the root cause, and the small gear has loss as well in the teeth, you see, like that. So the problem is with encoder, so it not always work properly, and as a result, due to a very big transformation ratio, like between all the gears, the force and torque is so big that it just cuts the teeth from the gears. So I had to wait another couple weeks to get new gears and start working on this deck again. While I was waiting, I received a couple good recommendations on how to properly align the gears and align everything. So I will show you in the following parts of this video how to do it and make sure that everything will work. So far, let me remove the other gear, and let's see what we can do here. Luckily, other gears looks to be fine. I just need to remove the pieces of this new gear from here. All right, because that's stuck in smaller gears. All right, luckily other gears looks fine. The force goes from motor to this gear, then to the smaller gear, I believe there is one in between, this gear, then to big one, then ratio goes to the smaller gear here, and small gear here to rotate these two rings. And what happened when the encoder doesn't connect and don't stop the position, it continue pull to the very end point and continue rotating, and force is so big that it just cuts these teeth right here. All right, so let me see. I received a couple gears from this material and from the new one, which should be harder, but I will disassemble the encoder before supplying the power. All right, see you soon. Okay guys, here is the tip number one. So as I've been told, so there is a holes which we should put, they should coexist, and we should put the elements through. So you see, I can get both rings tied together, but technically what it does, it just ties together at the top position when both guides are retracted, you see. So that's where we are. Now I will install the big gear, and let's go from there. So, but this position number one, right? All right guys, now both gears installed. I'm added lubricant, which I've been sent by the manufacturer of the gears. So let's see, now we have both large gears coexist with this hole. All right, so that's the main step, and the second part would be to align encoder, so it should be in a pose position when, so there is two stripes on the encoder. I did show it before, and I will show again, right? When we aligning encoder, so those stripes mean that we are in pose position. So here is the pinch roller coming, so it should be not touching but pretty close to the capstan itself. All right, and that's what I will be assembling and tuning. So let me assemble the parts from the bottom, and everything else we will assemble from the top. All right, so let's see how everything will perform. See you soon. Here guys, I'm assembled everything and removed the encoder which sits here on two tiny screws. And now I will be using fan with hot air to heat these pins, right, and pull up the board out here. So let me do it. I need two hands and I will show you how everything looks inside. And here guys, I'm opening the encoder, and as you may see, all pins and board are oxidized. So, and positions are pretty close. Like, interesting. So it's like pause and play, and that's it. That's cool. Alright, let me deoxidize, clean, and let's assemble it back. See you soon. And here guys, I clean it and I'm assembling, and as you see, as I'm using heat, so our pins are just pulled and we still have them. And now I can use just regular soldering iron. I will clean it and like just flash these pins and they will hold. As easy as that. Same as I did with Pioneer switches. Alright, see you soon. And here is the final result. So I saved the pins, so we're not needed to drill, install any screws and so on. It will hold like that. Alright, assembling. So what we need to do, install this gear, alright, with the mark, like that, and put this mark so it will be aligned with triangle, like that. And now we need to rotate gears to pull up the head into pose position. It will take some time, so let me do it and install it in the pose position when pinch roller will be close to the capstan, like couple millimeters of capstan only. And this should work. I hope it will work another 40 years now. We'll see. So you see, guides are going up. When they will be retracted, then the pinch roller will go up. So you see guides slowly going up. Yeah, pinch roller started moving. So there is no instructions, so that's everything being collected by the community experience. Somewhere here, like I believe 2 millimeters between the pinch roller and capstan. And now I will be installing it. And as you may see, it has a minor adjustment. So like here and there when it will be connected with screws. Alright? So like that. Let me assemble and let's see how it will work. Alright, first power on, and it's retracted guys back. It's ready to take the tape. It loaded the tape. Read it. Play. Yes, you see? Oops. It was working. And stopped. Open. Load it. Okay. Fast forward. Oops. We have tape not loaded. Okay. Let's rewind. Alright, something with the right right reel. Alright, let me see what's wrong with the right reel. I thought I didn't disassemble anything there. See you soon. Okay guys, I'm trying to understand the problem with the reels. I see that playback works, so here I'm starting playback. Oops, and it doesn't work anymore. I'm not sure why. It just cannot pull this reel. This brake should go up like that. Together with the pinch roller, brake don't hold this reel anymore. There is a second set of brakes right here, and that's where I'm not happy how it sits, so let me check what's wrong here. Alright, the right brake gets underneath the pin, so that's why it was not working. Let's see. Yeah, works. Playback. And playback now. See, this right pin was not retracting together with this left arm. Now it's retracting, and now everything works. So let me assemble and let's see the final test. All right, finally, after all efforts, I was able to eliminate all issues with this transport. We're playing with very good quality, no drop-offs, no distortions. Q works. Fast forward. Come on. Rewind. Oh my god. Okay, let me see why I don't like this tape. Really. See you soon. So guys, it's getting more and more interesting. So if I use these switches, I can test without tape, and without tape everything works with a good speed, and the brakes are always released. If I use tape and I'm trying like to rotate, brakes get released, in a couple seconds they go back, and I don't understand why it does this with the tape. Pretty strange. All right, see you. Let me think more. And guys, I'm continuing testing. I was able to make it rotating. All right, now reverse. So far works, and it still was position of this sensor which defined how it will work. I tried like another 4 or 5 attempts, a little bit here and there, trying to see how it will perform. Now I'm not sure if it's have enough force. It should rotate it to the beginning. But there's nothing I can do. Maybe capacitors for this motor power supply are not good anymore. I'm not sure. Come on, you can do it. But it's rotated to the end forward direction, and now like almost there, and unloaded the tape. All right, it can return, it can load. Rewind a little bit more. Right. Playback works. Increases speed playback works. Reverse playback works. All right. Let's try one more time. Can it get to the start? No, see, it's unloaded the tape. Says I cannot do it. Maybe it was sitting not working for quite a long time. Let's try it. Let's fast forward again. So motor is good. I'm not quite sure what it don't like, because brakes are released. So you see the spring, when they pulls to the side, so brakes released, and it will now rotate to the end of recording. It's 1 hour 4 minutes. $119, okay. And now we can rotate to the end if you want to. No? Now it decided that it won't. Oh yeah, now. After stop and fast forward, it's finally able to rotate to the end, and I don't see any issues. They all slow down at the end. So yeah. Now reverse. I need to see if there are any ports to adjust the force. You see, when really small, it rotates pretty well. So I need to find a ports which adjust. Let me read manual, because mechanically now everything works. As you may see, brakes release it, everything's fine. Just sensitivity of the sensors here. Alright, see you soon. Well guys, I made everything I could. I found instructions, so like this position sensor setup, when pinch roller is barely touches the housing around capstan. So this information available in the service manual. Then we install in this sensor back and fix them, and it works. Right? So I played around with this deck. It's now performed better. Fast forward is good and rewind is good, but at the end I'm not sure. It sounds like that it's coming too close to the end of the tape, and it decides that it will like reduce the power supply and it don't give it enough. So as you may see, the force of the motor is good enough, but electronics don't give in the reverse mode enough power to complete it to the beginning. At least on this tape, yes, that's the place where recording ended. So there is no more recording on this tape. If I will play, there will be nothing. See? But we still can rotate to the end, no problem. In this direction it works fine. I tried to adjust sensors, everything looks to be fine. Processor can see, but I'm not sure what else I can do with this deck here. Here, bam, to the end. Now, reverse. That's pretty good. Until the position when it decides to reduce power on the motor, and then everything became not so interesting. It's already reducing. 40 minutes left on the tape. 30. You see it reduces and reduces and reduces power. Eight minutes, 7, 6 minute absolute time. So this tape starts from 32 seconds. I had to cut it off due to problem. You see, but it didn't get 4 minutes. I can open, I close, and we'll give another try. Say 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Bam, that's the beginning. Alright? And now we may play. Alright. That's everything I can do. So it does complete rotation to the beginning, but we have to unload a lot tape. Let me play with other tapes. I used the head cleaning tape, this one, and it's really does it work. It's become much better. So let me fast forward a little bit to the better place on this tape. Now it's placed right away, no problem at all. Before I clean it with this tape, as a beginning, like when you start playing the first 1-2 seconds, it may be distorting. Now it's placed right away without any problem. Alright, that would be it for this deck. Hope owner will be happy. See you and bye-bye. Hey guys, and here is the final touch. So I listened to it on most of my tapes. It was a little bit like distorting, like specifically on the low signals. And now I see I tune it up RF a little bit. So there is 2 directional guides which track tape across the rotating head, and we need to tune so we have a good symmetrical shape with good front and end of the digital pattern. You see that each head goes over the tape now properly, and we have a good levels. When it distorts, like right side or left side gets off on the levels, and we get like triangle shape. All right, now I'm removing the oscilloscope, and it's playing pretty clearly. No more distortions. Good. Now the last, this is a different tape. Let's see how it will rotate. This one, I believe Denon. Let's how many, I don't see it, 90 minutes I believe, or 120 minutes. Plays clearly. All right. And we may measure absolute time. Yeah, 2 hour tape. So you see, it's 2 hours. Done. And now to the beginning. Okay, with good tape it does pretty well, as you may see. All right, and the last one, I have DDS3 cartridges, which are much longer than the regular tape. So this cartridge, DC4-125, stores 4.5 hours of music. All right. So absolute time 42 minutes. My deck model 77, it's slows down after 2 hours and then rotates slowly, because they're not supposed to rotate more than 2 hours. Let's see how this one performs. Still going well. Yeah, see it slow down after 2 hours. Decided that it's way too big tape. No, don't want to go above 2 hours, you see. Will it play? Interesting. I have a model 77. This one plays and records these tapes like 4.5 hours. This one don't want to go above 2 hours, 12 minutes. Pretty funny. All right. So that would be it, assembling and shipping back. See you. Bye-bye.